After I graduated from high school, I went to St. Xavier University in Chicago. It is a 4-year university, and the primary reason why I decided to go there was because I received a basketball scholarship, and it was a neat opportunity for me to continue to play a game that I've always enjoyed. So for some of you that have ADHD and are seniors and getting ready to graduate, you've got opportunities that are pulling you to a 4-year university, whether they be academic or athletic. You're going to be forced to make that transition, and with that transition comes great struggle. I remember that first day arriving at the dorms and just walking around thinking to myself, where'd the parents stay? You mean the parents drop their kids off and they go? You mean we're going to be here by ourselves? Freedom! There's a lot of freedom that comes with leaving home and going to a 4-year college, especially when you do stay on campus. And for some of you who end up entering into the Delta Kappa Lambda Lambda Moos, the Omega Moos, I'm a Tri-Lam. The magnitude of this transition is ginormous. I'm going to be honest with you, there are a lot of distractions all around you when you head to college. More than you ever expected. If you just graduated, it means you had a plan set up for you to reach success. It means you did things right in order to get you to the place where you got that cap and gown. Maybe you took advantage of accommodations. Maybe mom and dad had a really specific schedule. Whatever that plan, whatever that process that you had in place, it worked. How do we know? You graduated. When you enter into a 4-year college, they expect you to be responsible. They expect you to be able to plan out your schedule. They expect you to be in class. They expect you to be able to feed yourself, dress yourself, be able to do all of the things necessary to be successful there and to graduate with a degree. One big difference between a 4-year university and high school is that in high school, we were required. Our parents and teachers pointed us in the direction of the accommodations, and they provided them without us even asking. You've got to go seek it out. They believed that you're responsible enough and mature enough to recognize if you had this challenge in high school, you're going to continue to have this challenge in college, and so you need to seek out the accommodations that university provides, and they do provide them. First thing I did when I arrived there after I packed up is I went and found out, is there a resource center here? Is there a facility that I can take advantage of to help me with my courses so that I can succeed? Having somebody read to you if you struggle with reading and comprehension, being able to have your tests taken in a specific location where they're untimed without the distractions, having somebody in your class take notes while you take notes so that if you happen to miss something, you can look at their notes and be able to compare and contrast. If there's one thing I know about those of us that have ADHD, we do not do well on our own. And that's okay. We need to identify that, we need to admit that, and we need to start moving forward, finding the right accommodations so that we can continue to be successful. Before you pack up the family truckster and you make your way with your U-Haul in tow to that 4-year university to unload all of that in a very, very small little dorm room with somebody, a roommate that you never met before and you just hope doesn't smell like beef and cheese, you need to look back at your 4 years of high school and identify those things that help you to become successful, to graduate, and find out if there's a way that you can implement them in that 4-year university experience. There will be a part of you that wants to break completely free. You want to be able to do it on your own, to forego all of the accommodations. You want to believe that you have what it takes to get it done. But I believe that to be responsible, to really set yourself up for success, recognize your struggles, recognize your weaknesses. To me, that takes more responsibility, more character, and more maturity than it does to try to do it on your own. So once again, I want to encourage those of you that are entering into that 4-year university that have ADHD, be sure you ask for help when you need help. You don't have to do it on your own. There's still the accommodations. You just got to be wise enough to go looking for them. Hey, this has been Glenn, and as always, I want to encourage you to do one thing. Keep moving forward. God bless.